Peace reflection. It's Mr. Bay. Mr. Bay, I'm gonna let you know right now, it's a sad day for Mr. Bay, man. Sad day for Mr. Bay. But it's good, it's good. We ain't worried. So this is the classroom, these are the four walls, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, it's the four walls. Now check it out. Okay? I'll show y'all something. Boom. Transcending the four walls. Transcend them joints. Transcend. Transcend means moving from one place to the other, outside, moving out of, right? So you transcend. Transcending the four walls. Them four walls, we transcended, moving on. It's a sad day, it's a sad day. But look, this is the perfect opportunity for everybody, myself included. Perfect opportunity. Why? Because we get to see who's real and who's not. What's hot and what's cold. Who's real. If you real, if you learn something from Mr. Bay, then you're going to continue learning because you're going to tap in and we're going to reconnect, all right? And if you're not, if you was just BSing, then we're going to see that because you're going to fall off. It's good. I'm not tripping, right? I want to show y'all something real quick. How you doing? Have a good evening. I'm going to show you something right quick, all right? I don't play with this. I'm very serious with this. I want to show y'all. Remember that jar, right, when you was collecting every day? I want to show y'all something. I'm never done, okay? I want you to, maybe you could hear it here. Okay? Very serious. All right? We got to be consistent with the economic basis. You have to tap in, okay? Now, I want to get into the, I'll have a seat before I leave. Bye-bye. I want to get into the seriousness, genius activities. I want to transition. All right? I'm not going to get sidetracked. All right? So, post up out here for a little bit till I cut out. In all seriousness, okay? I want to understand. I want you to understand what happened. I want you to understand what happened. What's going on? You know, I'm not the.
Hi.
How you doing? I'm not the type to speak on things publicly too much. You know, dealing with politics and things of that nature. I like to keep things to myself. You know, stay quiet, move in silence. You know. But I feel like the people who are watching this deserve to know what happened. So, from my perspective, right? My pop says there's 3 sides to every story. Mine, theirs, and the truth. So I'm gonna give you mine. And mine is as closely related to the truth as my mindset will let me. So, the truth is, damn, I don't even know where to begin. So y'all who was in my class, y'all understand how I teach. Now, I received a letter on May 23rd. I was supposed to receive a letter if I was going to receive one on March 15th. I received it May 23rd, saying your principal has recommended that your temporary contract be terminated. This action precludes, okay, which means prevents or stops any future employment with OUSD, meaning I can't even work in the district no more. All right. Why? That's all I wanted to know was why. I'm not tripping. I'm going to keep it pushing, but why? So I have a meeting with the principal. She has a meeting with me. She pulls me to the side and says, why have you been acting weirdly lately? I showed her the letter. I said, I got your letter. She said, what letter? I showed her the letter. She reads it. She says, I don't know anything about this. You don't know anything about this. Okay. That's fine. She says, I'm going to get back to you. I'll get right back to you. So we rolling. Not only are we transcending 4 walls, but we rolling, baby. All right? That's real. It's real out here. We rolling. You going to see. All right? Time tells all tales. Not only that, but actions speak louder than words. Let me get back to my story. So the principal says, I don't know anything about that. So I said, all right, bet. That's fine. Okay? So she says, I'm going to get back to you. I'm going to do a follow-up. She follow up with it. We meet. A real meeting, okay? This is what she tells me. This is what she tells me. She says, I know, with these exact words, quotation marks, all right? I lied to you not. I know the vice principal has a problem with teachers of color. I do not think that you should deal with that pressure, so I recommend that you don't come back here. When she leaves, by all means, you're welcome. But until that time, I recommend you don't come here. Now, I really don't trip off stuff like that. But in all actuality, it's a bit tricky. It's a bit trippy. You mean to tell me, you know, a woman has a problem with teachers of color? She has a problem with a black man, a young black man, doing what he's supposed to do, teaching the students exactly what they need to be taught. You have an administrator that has a problem with that. Yet, you don't want me to deal with the pressure? Why wouldn't you turn the fuck up and get her removed, right? I was always taught, man, don't ever fight to be somewhere you're not wanted. So this is me not fighting. She don't want me here. I'm not tripping. Now I know some of the students who actually do want me here, but now this is the test. Everything happens for a reason. This is the true test. This is to see who really appreciates me for the things that I was teaching and I'm going to do, or who just likes the fact that I'm a quote unquote cool teacher, that I'm just a little bit different, right? Who are the users and who are the doers, right? This is another thing I want to highlight, right? People are like, oh man, Mr. Bay, you can get hundreds of thousands of viewers and things like that, and subscribers. And check this out, I don't want hundreds of thousands of viewers. I need hundreds of thousands of doers. We need doers, okay? We don't need subscribers, okay? I still haven't found out a good plug for subscribers yet. I was gonna say survivors, but survivors is not really my thing, okay? So check me out. In all seriousness, I'm gonna get back to the task. Okay? The story is, you know, the how I explained it is exactly how it happened. Okay? Now, the vice principal could have her reasons, whatever. Regardless, I'm out. Transcending four walls. It's good. Okay? So, it is definitely a sad day for Mr. Bay. In all honesty, I'm sad, right? But if you know somebody who can do some things about it and is willing to do some things about the situation at hand, because it's, in all terms, it's probably some racial discrimination. That's probably what it's called. But me, I know where we live. I know who the president is, okay? So that's not me. I shake and I move and I make things happen, okay? And if you with that, let's make things happen, all right?